Welcome, boys and girls, to mine and my tribe's magnum opus. Sat below Green Obelisk on extinction lies my underground palace, with a water well for a defense and a cage in the entrance. This base has stood strong for over a week, and as you venture into the back, much like a bank vault, lies our tech bunker. Built by hand, this tech tier item allows you to live inside the mesh, and in our bunker, built by the very own Pickles, houses a crafting room, a kitchen, living quarters, and a whole farming and cooking area as well. And with my tribe not being able to get on for the next couple of days, I'm gonna have to manage this bad boy and survive in it on my own. Are you tired of hopping from server to server, never being able to settle down, and you and your friends just don't really know where to play on ARK Survival Ascended anymore? Well, TBS, which I guarantee you probably haven't heard of, might be the perfect one for you. They have a no-wipe server, which I've actually been playing and am making a video on. On top of that, they have all maps available with cross-platform, as I mentioned, full 48-hour ORP during the weeks. Not only that, but on weekends it switches to 3x ORP, which creates the possibility for offline raids, more action, and so much more. Max 4-player per tribe, and cash prizes up for grabs. They have starter kits and a bunch of other things to help new players going into the server out. And if you can't sweat it, don't worry, because there's a bunch of other things as well that makes this server possible for people that have jobs and normal lives to play on. And not only that, if PvP is not for you, they have a PvE server as well. If you're interested, check out TBS in the link down below, and also keep an eye out for my video on the server coming soon. And thank you TBS for sponsoring today. So before we jump into me surviving on our own, I'm going to take you back to the last time me and the boys all played together inside this bunker, in which me and the boys were heading out to go do a raid, and we had some plans. It was over on Aberration, and the base was absolutely fat. And on top of that, in the back of the cave, these guys lived in a bunker as well. But the downside, they were online. This was the last day that me, Vit, and Pickles were all online together, as after, Vit had to go off for some of his duties. So, this would be our last attempt at something fun. Load in. How close to the base can I get?
We're inside their tunnel.
Oh, you're in the tunnel. Okay, so I'm push up then.
Yeah, you can pull up all the way to where I'm at on the day of dawn.
Oh, I'm coming. So the guys had already set up a fob at the base and were already soaking. So all I would have to do is show up and basically help them. Heal on the day of dawn, hop on a stego or two, and just watch out for the players in case people tried to fob us from behind. Now, this entrance was kind of annoying. We could not fit a stego through it. They just bugged, glitched, and on top of that, the guys were online shooting basilisk bombs at us. So we were kind of stuck at the minute, but we could just soak the techs.
They gotta be useful for something.
How much damage are you taking with this stego? Oh, bro, you're fine. What?
Yeah. I just DC'd. I have been kicked from the server.
I hopped on. I'm like covering your body.
Right on. Let's see if I can.
I don't have imprint though, so I'm losing a lot more health than you will be. So you better hurry up.
Fine. I don't think you can get off.
Can I not? Oh no.
No.
I don't even think I can get your body.
Oh
The
no.
ceiling might be blocking you.
Yeah, you're like inside of it.
Oh no.
If you push up, you can survive. Push up all the way.
Yeah, push up all the way. You might be able to get, because I don't think you can get shot up here.
Well, this is interesting. Yeah, do you guys see what I mean now? This spot was very annoying to just get into, because every time you would hop off inside the stego, we would be recreating the Trojan horse and be stuck inside. Wooden
This
horse
is my
thing?
stego base.
Wooden horse thing,
Oh,
bro.
the Trojan?
Yeah, Trojan horse. We're literally in Trojan horse, bro. Trojan
Whip us to the wall. Whip us to the wall.
Trojan horse. Push in with him.
Bro, what is this? This is crazy. I can't even tech jump. I'm stuck. You're gonna have to crow it, and we're just gonna have to hope to survive.
Oh, I'm not surviving for sure.
Let me change.
Maybe the pig will heal you guys.
Oh, I changed to full flag. Just crow it and let us out.
Blair, you're facing the wrong way. You're facing towards the wall. Turn around.
Yeah, that's the whole point. I'm aiming with my shield facing towards the wall.
Oh.
Tech turrets will shoot me back into the backwards, I think. Oh, never mind. I think me and the boys just made a new raiding method. But jokes aside, I was actually stuck. And if I was to cryopod this bad boy, me and Vit would both possibly die. So I kind of just sat here for a little bit and let the boys constantly push the stego backwards and forwards and soak it out for a little bit. Bro, this is actually crazy. We're
Oh, no, it's still gonna get shot.
I'm fully inside its metal body. Like, I can see.
Well, you can camera mode and take videos there.
Oh, yeah. I'm taking damage!
Oh, you're taking care. Okay, never mind.
You could probably soak a bit with your tail, but I'm stuck other than that.
Yeah, be careful.
Yeah, the back. I don't see any photo mode him. Kind of stuck inside anyway. Where is he? Oh, he's behind his wall. He's just looking, he's looking at us. Oh, now he's left. Yeah, he's not doing much. He's kind of just watching. Now he's run back to where his loot is. Okay. Alright, just disconnecting my Wi-Fi. I kind of want to check what they're doing back here. Oh my god, they have a tech bunker too. Wait a second. These guys have definitely watched the video. Hold on a minute. Friendly little guy. Bro, this is fresh too. Oh my god, we got a bunker raid on our hands, boys. Yeah, it looks like, oh, this is gonna be good. Guys, you'll never guess what.
What's that?
They live in a tech bunker.
That's awesome. They
Yeah.
got it from you. No,
They must have been watching the videos. Yeah, 100%. They got a tech bunker in the back. Literally just placed. It's like lost like 400 health or something. So they can move their stuff. There's like no tames out or no breeders, but they can't take everything out of the tech bunker, especially if they like living like us. So now we knew these guys were loaded, we really had to do this raid. But the downside, more of them were logging on by the minute. You're gonna try and Megalosaurus rush.
No, I was trying to Megalosaurus the carbo body.
Yeah, you trying to Megalosaurus, right?
Oh, honestly, I don't even know when it comes to Vit. He just appears on something random and I get confused.
This is the one in my stego's belly.
It's true. I'm gonna be in your belly.
No.
As we finally got closer and closer to making it to their wall finally though, the basilisk started to become an issue. We couldn't get angles to shoot it or kill it, mainly due to the turrets that were placed on the floor and the turrets that were on the ceilings. Every time we would try and push out, they would push another basilisk out, or one or two of them would just sit at the back sniping. So we had to come up with other plans, but the boys weren't too interested.
One's on a Daedon, trying to heal his stegos before we kill him, but we...
So what are we doing? Are we just pushing up carbos now, or stegos again?
They're blocking with stegos. Their own stegos. They're blocking their own hole with stegos.
So, since all of them were online now, all they were doing was chucking stegos, big dinos, and just blocking the entrance. And we really couldn't do much. So, the boys and I would log off for the night. And when I would return a couple days later, quite a lot had changed. Damn. Okay. I mean, it's been a while since I've been on. I've literally not logged on for about 4 days. I've left kind of Pickles and Vit to deal with stuff as a new member of my family has just been born. My sister had a baby, so I've been a bit busy. But this is base is looking nice, you know. The boys seem to have started stego lines better, like purple ones too, my favorite color. We've got carbo lines going. The bunker, I haven't actually checked the bunker. Still looks the same as last video. And if anyone hasn't seen this new bunker design, I'll just give you a quick run through. Here's like the living quarters of all our storage and cryo fridges. Bottom floor is well, this is bottom floor, but it doesn't really count. This is our crafting station with literally every resource you could possibly want there. Go upper floor, we have our cooking room for veggie cakes, med brews, shadow steaks, meat, whatever for breeding. And then top floor is farming, and this one's just more farming too for like gibbles and stuff. So bunker's looking in top tier shape, but the main thing I wanted to show everyone that hasn't seen is what the guys did outside the cave, which is really nice. Just gotta go out the water real quick and just head up here. I probably should have teleported out. Added a bunch more turrets to here. Yeah, I did. I'm not very smart, am I? I'm not very smart. Well, I'll just photo mode out to show you guys quickly. You go up, out, and they built an entire, well, they built a cage. Has someone been dropping it, or did they give up? I don't actually know. But yeah, they've built an actual cage outside of Green Obelisk too. Like, Pickles and Vit went ham. And they made so many nice adjustments to the base. But it's time for me to lock in. I need to do a farm. I'm going to go to Ab, take the Fascilo there, get loads of metal. I also want to raise a bunch of carbos as I have a raid target for today. And not only that, I want to do some base defenses as well. Just a bunch of solo stuff, you know, so it actually fits in theme with the title. But yeah, no Pickles, no Vit. I'm solo surviving in my bunker today. Nice. First up on the list, though, was repairing the bunker. As if you didn't know, these things are incredibly durable, but they decrease over time, meaning they literally lose health over, what? I don't know the tick rate, I don't know anything like that, I don't know any stats, but if you log off for a couple days like me and the tribe did, yeah, they start to decay quite good. This one's on 45k now, so kind of need to repair it and get it back to a good condition. Aside from going and doing a raid, two of my main things I wanted to focus on today was one, breeding a bunch and just raising loads of tames as the guys had some new lines, and two, also doing a big metal farm with the Fascilo Sutras thing. Yeah, the thing that dives under the water, like the ground on Ab, and is absolutely broken. Yeah, that thing from the last episode. But I needed to hatch a bunch of trikes, carbos, gigantosauruses, and anything else in between, so let's play some nice tunes. With a bunch of babies hatching, I would need to make a bunch of space. Since Vit and Pickles had left everything in a mess, I went around and cryopoded up as much as I possibly could. But I did notice that they had been super helpful and left a bunch of carbos that needed healing, breeding, and literally everything for me. So I would try and split these bad boys up and get them all onto healing pads. That way they could start passively healing whilst I worked on making saddles and getting my stegos and other things in order. After a couple hours, I had all the carbon emissaries healed, all saddled, and about 80 ready to go chuck in a raid. But it turns out, someone was scouting my base at this very moment, and setting up a fob. I think I just heard someone soaking. Huh? I'm powered? Oh! Where's my tech gen? Oh my god, where's my tech gen? Oh my god, where's my tech gen? Why is it unpowered? I can't see anything. I need to turn the fog off. Where is it there? Is there a fob? Am I blind? I swear I heard someone soaking. Oh yeah. No, I see a fob. There's a fob right up there. Nice. After seeing that people were 100% gonna fob up, and me being solo, I realized I needed to kind of prioritize the important resources. That was mostly it. That being metal, spark powder, flint, to make gunpowder, and ARB. As we were already quite stacked on element, we didn't really need any for shards. So I got this OP metal farmer, went right over to Aberration in the blue zone, and launched him out. It was time to start farming. But first, I'd have to be careful. There was a few players over on Ab, and weirdly enough, there was a Pteranodon, which I didn't think was usable on this map, but we're just going to ignore that. I'll chuck it out and get to work. But first, I forgot actually how to bury myself, and I also got, like, ganged up on by some, like, mouse big thing and some iguanodon. Yeah. Sadly, despite what the song says, I cannot go on forever. I managed to get just under 1 million unsmelted metal. I think it was around 900,000, and then I would transfer back to base. I would whip everything up first though, and lucky, I didn't even know. I thought this would over slot cap me, and I forgot I had a transfer tool, so I spent like 2 minutes tech punching around being an idiot. But now, it was time to lock in. It was late at night, no one else was around, and I was about to have to defend my base against 3 players. Shit was about to get real. Now, I hadn't been away from base for a crazy amount of time, but in the time I had been, they'd managed to attack the cage from above and drop loads of stegos into the entrance. There really wasn't a crazy amount I could do at the moment, as I'd have to either prioritize killing all of their soakers or preventing them from doing a parasol rush, which they were literally setting up at this moment. I wanted to take some pop shots on this tappy first, but for some reason, my internet was being even awful. So, the worst time for everything to kind of hit. I'm solo, my internet's terrible, and there's about 30 stegos plugging my sinkhole. Yeah, this is very fair. I had managed to escape the stego plug hole, whatever they had done to my base situation, and I made my way underneath a foundation. That way, I could use a tech helmet and use the structure glitch to see where the players' red dots were and start getting pop shots and trying. But as I said before, now they were racer rushing with a platform, so I had to make a choice: destroy it or fight back. And I wanted to destroy it, but I didn't have any rockets on me, only C4. And for some reason, you can't really place C4 on a platform structure. I don't know why this has never really been a thing on ARK, but it just doesn't work. Kinda weird. I was in a tough situation currently. One of them was sitting in the sky with a tech suit taking pop shots. The other was ready with the bracer to rush me, and the other one was off nowhere to be seen for now, which was a bit skeptical on my behalf. But in a 3v1 scenario, my goal in this situation was to constantly rebuild the cage and stop them from pushing, as if they broke through with the racer, they would have full access to get all of their stegos out and drop all of them in the base, as they were all stuck at the moment. I'd finally caught these guys in the act on how they had dropped all these stegos on my base in the first place, simply just by placing a cliff plat above attached to the obelisk. Yeah, they've managed to drop about 30 stegos into the hole. On top of that, a bunch of turtles as well. I did try and set up a teleporter so I could get back into base, but at this current moment, I still had no pathway, as it was completely blocked and they had already destroyed the other TPs. My plan now, though, was pretty simple. If I could keep these guys on a PvP timer and constantly kill them, they wouldn't be able to raid me. And better yet, they wouldn't be able to get all of their soakers out, because surely by now, they would start running out soon. After engaging in a 3v1 with these guys, I had my confidence back, and I was almost certain that I could take them in any fight as long as I had my shield and my nets on me. I would have to be careful though, as one slight slip up, like that near mistake earlier with the tech sword, would cost me my entire kit and possibly allowing them to make one big push. But after I kept killing them a few times, they backed off. So, I would have to start rethinking my priorities, but for now, there was one pesky fly that was sitting in the sky, sniping me non-stop. Bro, these guys are literally not doing anything. They're kind of just sitting back, throwing bolas, and I'm literally just being picked off non-stop. All I can do is just keep netting, I guess. Okay. Oh my god. It's been going on for too long, bruh. Defending solo, but Pickles has finally got on. So, no longer solo surviving in the bunker. Someone else is actually here, which is good. I need him to, lock in. Oh god, he's about... I bet he just teleported into all of those dinos. He is probably about to die. If I was to guess. No, he hasn't yet. Okay, maybe he didn't teleport. I don't know. After 4 straight hours of defending solo, finally Pickles had come on. He had got back from work, and after my plea, he had jumped on and started getting some bleed dinos ready so he could push out and start attacking all the stegos and carbos whilst I focused on like breaking them out of this little drain hole we have. And while the other guys were doing that, the enemies were just kind of sat there watching. All of their tames were in our base by this point, and they hadn't been able to get them out since I'd kept them trapped in with the cage, and every time they would try and race the rush and block them out, I would just rebuild it. And I held them off like that for ages. And then I finally had enough. It was time to rush in with the Giga and kill this racer. But I was solo, so I'd have to be careful. And on top of that, this Gigantosaurus didn't exactly have too much melee, so it was kind of poo-poo.
Don't be a martyr, pray for your brothers, hiding in all their shame. Apart all the pieces and never let them go. Hide it in your soul. Above it all, above us all, can you see me? I woke up with a hope. Some dreams are meant to die.
On God, I got clapped there. Like, I bit that guy 4 times with my Gigantosaurus, and he only bit me twice, and I got enraged. Kind of a stat difference, but for that being my only death in this entire defense, I'll take it. And after that Giga fight, and their racer nearly dying, these guys packed up and left. And they were DMing me on Discord the whole time. These guys were actually really nice. 2Active and his tribe seemed like a good bunch of people, and they really just wanted to come give me some content. In which they did. And I had managed to survive solo and defend this rat hole all on my own. Well, I say on my own. Pickles did show up towards the end and gave some help, which was super helpful of him. But to be honest, he doesn't have to do much. He's already the king of tech bunkers, so... But my night didn't end there, as it approached the early hours of the morning, and by that I literally mean 4 AM, I had a raid that I wanted to go check out. I wasn't too sure if we were going to go do it, but when I first investigated it, it looked like a pretty simple raid that should be fast enough for the two of us. Hello, hello, hello. It is currently 3:55 AM for me, boys. I'm fucking tired.
You'll be right there.
I'm so tired, bro.
You know, the other person, the person that was on wasn't even the person that here. It was actually, I didn't see it. On the other side, there's a fob.
Yeah, I know, I see it. Is it on top of the cliff?
Yeah, he's here. Yeah.
Wait, I'm here ready.
We can come up this side over here to the right if you want to come over here.
Mm-hmm.
To the right over here.
Yep.
You can go up top. Here. Just don't go too far forward. Or you can't come stand up here.
Yeah,
Bob's right there in front.
Yes, sir, I see. Is he there?
He has been flying around a couple times. He has a stego inside, and I think it soaked some. Wait, is he right there on the bed? No, that's a tech turret.
Yeah, it's not him.
But I did just tame a parasaur over there, and it is over there to the left now.
Mm-hmm.
So we at least have a jump down right here, just so I know exactly where. Oh, it's right, literally right next to the parasaur. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go. You need anything? I'm gonna grab C4 and
yeah,
rockets. Oh, I don't know what's going on there.
Alright, Matt is stego. 97 HP. What? I kind of made a mistake here though. As I was photo moding and filming these cinematics, the guy who owned the base was actually online, and he kind of rushed out and killed me, which was completely my fault. And after that, I rage quit, logged off, and went straight to bed. Okay, well, it's now the next day after that massive defense I did with Pickles hopping on in the end. The base is still standing. I mean, tribe log doesn't look too pretty when you look at it. But, I mean, if we go outside, where is the teleport? Still in the corner? Yeah. We go outside, everything is fine, I believe. Unless someone's pulling up now, then I'm just going to be like, very depressed. But yeah, no, I'm pretty sure the, everything in the base is going good. I mean, it barely survived, but we'll take that. Oh, never mind. Pickles... Oh, no, Pickles didn't rebuild the cage. Okay. I was kind of convinced he would. I have no reason why, though. Those guys are not really playing anymore. But the base survived, which is a bonus. Did they pack up their fob, too? Looks like they did. Unless they fobbed from somewhere else, and I'm kind of blind. No. Yeah, it looks like they fully packed up their fob and left. Thank you, 2Active. That's actually like nice of you guys to do that. Most tribes wouldn't even bother. But the green ob base survived. I defended it solo, and we're still pretty rich. And the bunker survived, which is the most important thing. Like a lot of people in the comments throughout the videos I've been seeing have been kind of like, half of the opinions are varied. Some of you are like, this is the best item in the game. It's gonna... Actually, I'm not even gonna rob his kit. He's got nothing. And others of you are saying, like, it's bad. Why would you build that? Just go build in a cave. But, I mean, when are you guys ever going to have a base that looks like this? In a bunker that's in the mesh, legally. And you can... I don't know how to describe it. This is just honestly... Out of anything that's come into ASA, the tech bunker is by far one of my favorite things. And I'm quite upset that ASE never got something like this because it's so cool and unique. And obviously I'm yet to find out what happens when this is raided, like all this loot. Does it just spawn in a bag? I have no clue. This place has been home for most of the Alpha Clash wipe, and I wouldn't change it for anything. Except you, Vit. You stink, bro. Alright, considering I still have quite literally a whole upload of fully raised 60k HP carbos, I kind of want to do one raid before I head off for the day. It's whether or not I'm going to find one doable. We're so late into wipe now that stuff is just literally 10-hour raids. There's no small ones. But if I can find like a little tech base, like the one I wanted to raid yesterday, or maybe I'll actually go back and check the island base. Let me go see if that guy is at his base or not. Because to be honest, I mean, no one's raiding us at the minute or doing anything, so I've got time. Oh. This doesn't look good. Am I okay? Okay, ARK. Very nice, very cool. Oh, there we go. I'm just gonna leave those there. Disable all of these silly settings. And let's go have a little look, see if this guy actually moved his base or not. Wait, what? Just me, or does it sound like someone's soaking? Huh? No turrets up here, is there? Doesn't seem that way. Where's the entrance again? That's here. Ow. Yeah, he's just spammed stegos, man. So many people on Alpha Clash have done this, and it's very annoying. I cannot lie. But what is that turret shooting at? I'm so confused right now. Right. See if I can get a carbo out in there. Let me go grab one real quick. If I can't fit one, I'm not going to bother this raid because I'm not literally sitting there. Like, these stegos have, what, how many points into health? I could get... I don't think a Thyla would fit in here. 97. Yeah, no, I'm good. Bro, if I can't fit carbos in and get on a stego or something, this raid's a bust for me. I have to go do something else. How? Alright. Still don't think anyone's online. Let's see. I can't move. I'm just being pushed. Are these unaggressive at all? By any chance? Nope. Really? Wait, I might be able to. I might die here. Okay. Oh my god. Please don't push me. Please. Huh? Huh? Alright, let's try. What? What? What are you bouncing off? There's nothing there! What? I'm sorry. ARK Survival Ascended. You're meant to be the better game. Ah! Never mind. Right, I just took that to the face. Cool. I'm pushed down a little bit. How many turrets does he actually have in here? Don't know. No, you're taking the pit. I don't like this game. That worked. How long is it going to survive, though? Already dead. Where's the RP at in this base? Don't actually know. Guy offline this time? Oh no, wait. He's moved. His stuff. He's moved base. All the stuff that was here yesterday is gone. He had polymer there. And he had loads of resources. I think he's just changed this to a farm base now. I see what's in here. Photo mode's so OP, by the way. Yeah, he's not even logged off in here. To be honest with you, I don't even think this raid is worth doing. I think I'm just going to go look around, see if I can... I better be able to get out of this. Oh, hell no. Please let me out. Oh my god, there's no way. Please. No, 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 no. Oh my god. Well, tech punching it kind of worked, but... Wait, where did that stego go? Did I just straight up tech punch it into the mesh? What? I think I did. Whoops. Never mind. Lucky for me, I actually kept the OP Griffin that we got like all those days ago in that raid. So now I kind of just want to go check some of the custom base spots around. Oh my god, this thing's so fast. What the hell? Let's go check some of the custom base spots and see if anyone's got any bases left that aren't just farming outposts. Something that might give me an 100 HP stego. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, well, it looks like... Oh, wait, that's a drop down. That looks kind of cool. Nothing in there, though. That's been raided. Alright, on to the next spot. I doubt anyone's built in Lava Cave. No one builds in this anymore. Nope. Alright, where do I think people will build on the island? Maybe here? Nope. But on this note, I think I'm actually going to end off this Alpha Clash series here. Mainly because Vit and Pickles have other stuff to do at this moment, and I'm not going to be able to run what I need to run as a solo and do all these raids. But there is one thing. This Tech Bunker series on here has been one of my favorites I've done in a long time, as I hope you guys can tell, because I've been enjoying the content and playing on the server. Also, using a new item like that is something I haven't really experienced in a while, as when you see with most YouTubers, they kind of, everyone's done everything. People have built in the sky, in trees, underwater, on a certain dino, but the Tech Bunker was one thing that people haven't really done. And I feel like Pickles mostly, while me and Vit did a lot of PvP, we grinded, Pickles really made this series come to life. So I just want to say a big thank yous to Pickles overall. And if you're like a big fan of the channel and you want to thank him, please just leave a comment down below saying thank you to Pickles. Like the Tech Bunker, honestly, I hope that inspires a bunch of you guys to start doing more wacky bases and ideas. But, you know, I think all good things come to an end, and we properly lived it out. Now, I will say this. I am returning to Alpha Clash next season. Not only will I have my own custom base spot, but I'll be streaming more, making more videos, and Vit and Pickles are also getting their own custom base spot too, which is highly deserved as, you know, they kind of helped carry me throughout this entire series. But, you know, what can I say? I hope you guys did enjoy this little Tech Bunker thing we did. There's 2 parts before this if you want to find out what happened. And, yeah, take care. I'll see everyone soon. Thank you.